Push, 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 push. Go.
Okay, Scotty, skate.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Phoenix and we're going to talk about the skateboard. Now, what I like to do to start with is teach them to hop onto the skateboard. So I like to make it immobilized. I don't want them to get scared straight up. So it's always important if you're putting something under the wheels to stop it moving. Hop off. There you go. So I've got a frisbee under the wheels there. So I'm kind of locking it in place. So having them hopping onto it teaches them place. It teaches them the surface is okay. And it builds up the confidence before we actually start to move on. So I'm going to reward that. And then I'm going to send him out just so he doesn't turn his body to me. So rewarding on 4, sending him off. Because I don't want to reward him being lazy and taking all of his feet off. So I've got a couple hula hoops. Now the hula hoops, good boy. I'm going to block it from coming off. But it's teaching movement back and forth. So the wheels can't go past that hula hoop. Go get it. Go get it. I've thrown you too. Go. Good boy. So any bit of movement, you just want them to get some confidence with it moving. So when they hop off, you push it out. They come back on. They come into you. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Go get it. Good boy. Good job. So that's what we want them to be stable on here. You can start to rock it back and forth a little bit. Just make sure that they're having a fun time with. I want to teach them now that they can push it forward. So having it on the bit of board is really helpful when you're working inside. So the same principle, I've just taken out the hoops. Good. Good boy. Good. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there with Phoenix. I'm going to swap dogs and show you the next step that I do that helps with pushing. Okay, so I'm here with Harry. Oh, good boy. We've touched lightly on this with Harry. So the next step that I like to use to help the dogs learn to push is by using the scooter. If you got a little dog, yep, they can hop all fours on here, but I like to use it because it will encourage only the front paws here, and the back paws, they're only going to get rewarded when they use them to push. Now it's important that your dog does understand a little bit about their rear end, but it's up to you how you teach a skateboard. Everyone teaches it differently. This is how I teach it, and as you've seen, I've got Bridie, Daisy, they both ride down the ramp. Daisy skateboards out on the street and things like that. So, and Royce, he is also good at the skateboard. So it's time for someone else to learn. Okay, so I'm rewarding the front paws on. Good boy. So keep your reward where their paws are. Good. Send them off. Good. So every time I send them off, I'm going to take that skate. Go get that tree. Go get it. Harry, go get it. Go get it. Harry, get the tree. It's behind you. So every time they hop off, I'm going to push that scooter out. So when they come on, it comes into me. So the same principle as the skateboard. Good. Now if they really want that reward, then they're actually going to have to push, because if they start to get lazy, they don't get a treat. Good boy. So we're just getting the rear end to move. Good. Learning that the paws can be on 2 different surfaces at once, which is always important. Good. Your head goes under here. Go get that. Good. So each time push it a bit further away. So only reward the behaviour you want, and that is the push. And it's perfectly okay to withhold that treat, because you're actually encouraging them to try a little bit harder. So we can start to put that push verbal to it now. Push, push. Push. Good boy. Push. Good. So he's slowly understanding what the word push means. Push. Good. Push. So all my skateboard and scooters, they all come from Kmart, so super cheap. What we've done is lowered this, and we have stabilised the front wheel so it doesn't turn on us. Good boy. Okay, one more. Push. Good, good, good. Okay, so the next step is transferring this to the skateboard. Remembering your reward placement, head position, where you want their body positioned on the skateboard. Keep your criteria the same, and once you've got them pushing, they can push and then hop up, and they're actually going to be moving along quite nicely. So that's pretty much it. Once you get them confident on the skateboard, once you get them starting to push something, then you just got to play around and see what suits them best for actually riding the skateboard. Hope it helps. Go, skate, go, 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 go. Go, push, go, Daisy, go. Push, 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 push.